guys, so for today I have a review video. I love doing reviews for you guys, but on this specific product I've really been wanting to, I actually originally didn't plan to do a review on this product, but I decided afterwards that I would do one just because I've been using them a ton and I have been loving them. They are the Stila Eyes of the Windows palettes. I have mine in the shade Soul and Mind. I've been getting so many questions from you guys asking me to do a review and let you guys know what my thoughts are, because some of you guys are confused because you guys trust my opinion and know that I love these palettes, but then some other people are saying that they're not really as good. I also just filmed a get ready and chat with me video on this look using the new Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette that a bunch of you guys really requested and wanted me to do, so I'll link that down below. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started into the palettes. So this is the Stila Eyes of the Windows palettes. They came out with 4 different shades, I guess 4 different palettes. Each palette comes in like this really beautiful like metallic packaging. I think one is silver, which is this one. It's actually silver, and then it has the gold S. Another one is gold, which is this one, and this is the shade Soul. And then another one is copper, and another one is rose gold. I don't have the other two, but I'll insert pictures of them here so you guys can see what your other options are. They each have different like tones and shades and all that stuff. One of them is a complete matte palette, which is actually the Mind. This is a complete matte palette. I literally cannot tell you guys how much I love this palette. I think I'm ready to say that it's my all-time #1 favorite eyeshadow palette of life. You guys know that I love the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, which I still love, and I feel like they go head and head, but I think I might choose this one. I've just fallen in love with this. I feel like it is absolutely beautiful. The quality is so good. That's why I don't know why people are complaining about the quality. I think a lot of people are too used to the whole hype about creamy eyeshadows, and I mean, yeah, it's nice when an eyeshadow is very, very creamy, but that doesn't mean that drier eyeshadows aren't good quality. As long as the pigmentation is there, it blends very nicely. I mean, it's good quality. It doesn't have to be extremely creamy, which some of these shadows are creamy. Like, they are very creamy and soft, so I don't know what the problem is. Like, I just touched this shadow very lightly and look what I got. And that was the swatch that I got. They're pretty awesome quality, and I love this palette so much because it's so versatile. You can literally create so many different looks with this. You have this perfect strip right here that's this very light like brow bone colors, but also these very light daytime romantic kind of shades. You have these perfect cool tone shades right here that would give you this awesome cool tone silvery gray smoky eye, which I've done on my channel. You also have these very nice warmer shades that kind of give you, you know, that warmer look. You also have these darker mauve, maroon, deep brown. Like, you have everything you need in here. Some of the shadows in here are very soft and are a little bit creamy, and then some of them are a little bit drier and not as pigmented, but they're very buildable, and the pigmentation is pretty good. And I just really love the, like, all the shades put together. I feel like this is a palette I could use for the rest of my life and I would never complain. The only thing I would be lacking is some shimmers, obviously, but I'm a matte girl, so I can totally get a lot of fun out of just wearing all matte looks. But I do like to use this palette in combination with other shades to kind of give some shimmer, but a lot of the times I just do all matte looks. I really feel like if I had to choose, like, Amy, choose what palette you could live with for the rest of your life, it would be this one. I could do so many looks with this, and I just feel like it is the perfect palette for anyone. I also feel like it's very beginners friendly because the shadows are very easily blended. Like I said, very beginner friendly because there's so many different looks, but yet in a compact little palette. Very travel friendly. Guys, seriously, my favorite palette of all time now. I would not live without this palette. I am going to be doing swatches for you guys, which I'll insert right here and I'll show you guys. Some of the shadows aren't as pigmented as some of the other ones. Like, for example, this really gorgeous like mauve gray. It's like a very like very brown gray shade. It's not as pigmented, but it's still there, and like you can build it, you know what I mean? Like, it's still there. It's not pigmented. It's just not like 10 out of 10. I would say it's like an 8.5, but some of the other ones are a 10 out of 10, and I can live with that. I don't need every single shadow to be a 10 out of 10, just because, like I said, the structure of this palette, the packaging, the shades, the practicality of it, the fact that you have so much versatile looks you could do with this. You just can't beat it. I also find that this is literally my most favorite brow bone shade ever. I seriously found my perfect brow bone shade. It's this really beautiful eggshell white. It is so creamy. This one is so creamy. So pigmented. Look at that. Like, seriously guys, don't let people who are talking negative about this bother you or stop you from purchasing the palette yourself. The good thing about Sephora is you can always return something if you don't like it. You know what? I'm going to stop rambling about it because I'm literally obsessed, but I love it so much. The packaging is beautiful as well. Again, this is the shade Mind. The other one that I have is the shade Soul, and it kind of has this gold packaging, and then on the back it has a rose gold with the gold sticker. This palette is amazing as well. This one is very like, it reminds me very like Naked 1 and Naked 2-esque. Like you have these really beautiful, like warm, some cooler shades. Again, they're giving you versatile shades. Ooh, I got lipstick on my teeth. They're giving you this beautiful like silver, this beautiful gray, this beautiful gold, and this absolutely amazing shade that reminds me so much of Kitten. I don't know if it is Kitten. Is it Kitten? I should try. It's Kitten. Yes, it's Kitten. That's why I'm like, it reminds me so much of Kitten. It's this beautiful like, oh guys, I use this all the time. It's this beautiful like white gold, warm gold, champagne gold, rose gold, all mixed into one. Beautiful brow bone highlight, this creamy shade. Beautiful matte shades. Gorgeous shade with like these red sparkles in it. You're not going to dip your finger and it's going to like fall apart and be so like buttery, but it's soft. Like it's not dry or chalky. So I don't know. I guess I'm just really passionate about it because I love these palettes, and it bothers me that some people don't like them because I love them so much, and I feel like they deserve so much more hype than they really are getting. I do love the shade Mind the best out of all of them, but I also love Soul a lot. I use both of these in conjunction a lot too. Honestly love them. Please do not let what some people are saying stop you. You guys know I always tell you the truth. I purchased these palettes myself and they were worth every single tiny little penny. You could purchase them at Sephora or stilacosmetics.ca, and I believe that they retail in Canada for $59 and in the US for $49. Completely worth the price. You get, what is this, 4, 8, 12. You get 12 shades in each palette. I cannot rave any more about these because I'm going to make myself sick and you guys sick. I think that's pretty much it for this review. I just wanted to quickly come on here and say my thoughts on them and kind of give you guys swatches because of the kind of controversy around these palettes, but you guys know they're my favorite and I don't want to keep raving too much about them. So if you enjoyed this review, please give me a like, thumbs up. Let's try to get this review around out there because I feel like there needs to be more really positive reviews on these because I love them. Like I love them and I feel like people need to hear both sides. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll of course see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah. To be a 5 products under $5 video. This isn't just going to be any 5 products that are under $5 and they're cheap and they're kind of good, whatever. No, this is going to be products that are under $5 but I